So SMPs have recently kind of just taken over the entire YouTube genre of just Minecraft. You just go to Minecraft, first thing that shows up, SMP videos. And the annoying thing is all these SMPs are more or less the same style of videos, like how I took over this SMP, or how I killed the deadliest person on this SMP. I joined the deadliest SMP. It just sounds like a bunch of rip-off videos. People just copy from each other, but the only difference is the SMP you're playing on and the people you're playing on. Everything else, the storyline is more or less the same, and it's so predictable, and I find it like the most annoying style of content to make, which is also kind of why I don't make SMP videos, just because first of all, it's really hard to actually come up with original ideas regarding Minecraft SMPs. That being said, I'm not saying it's impossible, it's just extremely difficult. And most times it doesn't do well, and that small percentage chance that it does do well, someone will see it, copy it, and do it bigger because they're already a bigger YouTuber. For example, I actually made a Witherstorm video, and then a bunch of other YouTubers started copying those videos and did it better somehow. I'm just guessing the community base or fan base was just much bigger, which was just really annoying. So you should totally subscribe right now. Click the red subscribe button, even though YouTube's deleted that. But click it, please. It helps. So anyways, SMPs kind of just have the same predictable storyline, which is just an easy way of just telling a story. Because recently, as you can probably tell, there's a lot more story-based content. As in, it's got like, there's a problem in the beginning of the video and it needs to be solved, or it's establishing an objective. It's very Mr. Beast style kind of thing, you know, like putting your hand on a plane for 24 hours and then you get this. So it establishes the objective, and there's going to be a problem in between. It fixes itself towards the end, and that's kind of the problem with these stories on SMPs. That it's so predictable and it's really annoying. It can be done better, but actually making a lot of that will require so much time, and most people don't have that time. So they already do what's doing well, so they just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and that's again why SMPs suck. I think SMP videos just suck. As well, on top of that, it's just lazy writing, in my opinion. The story is just lazy. It's just, let's copy one of the big SMP videos, like, for example, People from the Lifesteal, and make it again in this. So it's just copy-paste those kinds of concepts. And rarely you'll ever come across an actually good SMP video where it's just, oh wow, this is good. And I've not seen that in forever. I remember when I was watching the DreamSMP. To me, that was like the peak for SMPs. That's when SMP started actually becoming a big thing and started becoming really popular. And I kind of liked doing SMP content back then because the stories then were so different depending on the SMP, depending on the group of people there are. But now it's just, I'm going to steal this person's pet and going to blackmail them. I'm going to have to kill this person before they find my house. I'm going to do this. And what I don't like about SMPs in general, which is, again, why SMPs are kind of failing. I've also noticed that some people just fake the entire SMP video, as in the server, quotes, air quotes, somehow I'm doing while playing Minecraft Skywars, doesn't exist. You think the server exists, people are playing on the server, have a Discord server to, hang out together, but no. There are people that fake the entire server. It doesn't exist. Everything is so scripted that you can... To me, anyways, I find it so easy to tell when things are extremely scripted or things are natural. Mainly because I just do a lot of improv. Like, for example, this entire video, I just have bullet points and I'm just basing whatever I'm saying on these bullet points. And that's just me doing improv, and I like doing improv, so it's not a bad thing. Doing scripted things aren't also a bad thing. Like, I also do enjoy doing scripted things, but you can tell when things are scripted. For example, my Mech Yum video, that was fully scripted. I wrote an entire script for that and everything. Versus this is just me blabbering and talking a bunch of utter nonsense while I'm playing Skywars in the background. It doesn't matter though. But in that sense, you can kind of tell when SMPs are scripted. Like, for example, those videos where people in these SMPs are just like trapped in this bedrock prison and I have to escape it. It's just I sigh so hard at like just watching those things. The moment it comes up in my recommended, I literally go the extra mile of clicking those 3 dotted buttons and say do not recommend, because I do not want to watch those stupid 5-year-old videos. It's cool for a person who's who's 5 years old and want to see how to escape a bedrock prison that's completely fake. But to me, I don't like it. I like natural things, like for example, Tommy Innett's DreamSMP stuff, Technoblade's DreamSMP stuff, Wilbur, Quackly's a lot more scripted, but still, that has a lot more meaning, like as in it's done naturally. Even though there are moments where things are fake, it feels more natural. For example, Bad Boy Halo's egg lore thing. I don't know what that is. Even though the egg is completely like fake and blah 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 what happened, it's so entertaining and mesmerizing, and it feels natural. Which where most SMPs fail because nothing's done naturally. Also because people are just lazy to go the extra mile of making things natural because it takes more time. Which brings me on to my next point, where people mainly do it just for the money. Because making SMP content on things that are already doing well, for example, kidnapping a person's pet or killing the deadliest player, those things will get people curious into what's going on in the video and click it and watch it and blah blah blah, and bam, ad revenue. Which is annoying because I want more ad revenue. Literally, it's that time, but YouTube just giving away money during the December, November, and October, and I think January as well. That extra ad revenue. It's easy money, basically. Like, you can make something super basic, super simple, have not much, planning, but it's got some sort of planning on, like, you have to kidnap this happens, you fight this person, you kill the pet, blah, 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 whatever happens, and bam, uploaded to YouTube. 50 million views. More like 5 million, but still, that's a lot of views, and that translates to 1 million views is about 2 to 3,000. So anyways, it's just easy money for most people, and people mainly do YouTube for the money because they're either lazy to come up with a real life plan on what they want to do with their lives, or they just want to make YouTube videos and just get money from YouTube and just live off that for the rest of their life. But not me. I want to reach 10 million subscribers, even though it's taken forever. But I will reach it soon. One day. I'll do it. But that being said, I don't only hate SMPs just because they're garbage and have predictable stories or lazy writing or copy-paste styled content, or people just want to do it for the money. I do love SMPs that actually go the extra mile and actually have a lot of original sort of story and concept for the SMPs. For example, I myself have a Pokemon SMP. I know, I'm not gonna lie, I like Pokemon, hence why I did it. Plus, it's cool. It's really interesting to see how an SMP with Pokemon would work, with a completely custom and weirdly different story. I don't know how this is going to make any sense, but hey, we'll figure it out somehow we go. And that's the kind of thing I enjoyed watching, and original SMPs that actually have fun and creative ideas are the sort of things that I'm like making and enjoy watching from time to time. The SMPs that are just based off the Dream SMP or the Lifesteal SMP, that's just most of the people that create SMPs are always starting with their application video like, this isn't a Lifesteal SMP, this is not another Lifesteal. I don't even know I don't even watch Lifesteal that much just because of how much copy-paste content there is just from Lifesteal SMP, and it's just a lot of rip-off Lifesteal SMPs, which is just boring. Why would anyone want to watch a rip-off Lifesteal SMP when you can watch the real thing? Same thing with the Dream SMP and a lot of other stuff as well. Also, the good things about SMP that I also like, it's a good way to build a community and make friends. And me being me, I have so much social anxiety and just struggle with making friends. It actually helps from time to time because I actually get to be in a call, hang out with people. I'm forced to actually talk to human beings, which I don't really do much. I mainly end up talking to a lot of sweaty Minecraft players who sit in their house all day playing Sky Wars. Anyways, I think that's a nice thing about SMPs. You can actually make friends on it and actually build a community and a following, which is cool. And the main reason to why I would join an SMP is just for the subscribers and views and the actual, cool community and getting 10 million subscribers. There's that other benefit as well of actually having friends and comments and, you know, all those other annoying things. But I do also like that stuff and enjoy having that things as well. So with SMPs, there's a lot of bad things to it, but there's also some good things I think people want as well, which is the community and actually making friends. But most people I've seen on YouTube and Twitter and TikTok and literally every social media is that people mainly make SMPs for easy clout, money, which honestly can be very tempting. And I feel like a lot of people are tempted by that to actually just do it for the money, but not me, because I want 10 million subscribers and actually have a cool, awesome community and actually make friends. That was another episode of Skywars, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Go watch this other commentary video I made.